Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1968, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. What candy is made by crystallizing sugar into large, colorful crystals, often enjoyed on a stick? Rock candy. What 1773 event in Massachusetts involved colonists protesting British taxation by dumping tea into Boston Harbor? Boston Tea Party. Which historical site in Massachusetts is traditionally said to mark where the Pilgrims landed in 1620? Plymouth Rock. In the U.S. Army, which rank falls between captain and lieutenant colonel? Major. Which basketball player is the namesake of the NBA Finals Most Valuable Player award, named in honor of his dominant success in championship games? Bill Russell. In which country is the fashion retailer Zara headquartered? Spain. Which queen of the Netherlands reigned for nearly 58 years and was noted for her strong leadership during World War II? Queen Wilhelmina. From which prison was anti-apartheid campaigner Nelson Mandela released in February 1990? Victor Verster Prison. Which plant is considered the world's largest herb? The banana plant, genus Musa. Which legendary Brazilian footballer played for the New York Cosmos in the 1970s and helped raise the profile of soccer in the United States? Pelé. Which actor famously did one-armed push-ups on stage during his 1992 Oscar acceptance speech? Jack Palance. Which ship was the largest passenger ocean liner in the world when it was completed in 2003? RMS Queen Mary II. Which U.S. state is nicknamed the Great Lakes State? Michigan. Approximately how many pounds is 0.45 kilograms? About 1 pound. What Spanish or Italian word means a bar or a wine shop? Cantina. In German, what is the diacritical mark shown as 2 dots above a vowel that changes the vowel's sound? Umlaut. In which Australian state is the city of Mackay located? Answer: Queensland. Who is the protagonist of John Buchan's novels Green Mantle and Mr. Standfast? Answer: Richard Hannay. Puck Bay lies off the shore of which European country? Poland. Which Lakeland poet, born in 1770, is best known for his central role in the English Romantic movement? Answer: William Wordsworth. Who was the first Major League Baseball player to hit 60 or more home runs in a single season 3 times in his career? Sammy Sosa. Herodotus is often called the father of which field because of his systematic collection and analysis of events? History. Alec, William, and Daniel Baldwin are three brothers from an acting family in New York. Who is the fourth brother? Stephen Baldwin. Which actor, known for his roles in the films The Lady Killers and White Chicks, is a comedian and member of the famous Wayans family of entertainers? Marlon Wayans. Which composer wrote the overture to A Midsummer Night's Dream at age 17? Felix Mendelssohn. In astronomy, what are falling stars actually called? Meteors. What do chefs call a fruit puree that is thin enough to pour? Coulis. Who was the first human in space, making the historic flight in 1961? Yuri Gagarin. In which musical does the character Fagin lead a group of young pickpockets in Victorian London? Oliver. Which actor played the scientist who transforms into a fly in the 1986 horror film The Fly? Jeff Goldblum. In Robert Burns' poem Tam O'Shanter, he mentions a cutty sark. What is a cutty sark? A short chemise or undergarment, essentially a short shirt. In The Smurfs, what is the name of Gargamel's cat? Azrael. Which bone in the human body serves as the central attachment point for the ribs? Sternum, breastbone. What was actress Jane Wyman's birth name? Sarah Jane Mayfield. Which Italian-born singer and model was First Lady of France from 2008 to 2012? Carla Bruni. Who was the 15th President of the United States, serving immediately before the Civil War? James Buchanan. Which American playwright, known for her strong political views and works that often explored moral dilemmas, wrote The Autumn Garden? Lillian Hellman. Which German company developed the first modern electronic anti-lock braking system, ABS, used in production cars? Bosch. What is the full name of the instrument commonly called the cello? Violoncello. Who painted the cover artwork for the band's debut album, Music from Big Pink? Bob Dylan. Favelas are shantytowns in which country? Brazil. Which former NBA player, who is 7 feet 1 inch tall and was once listed at 325 pounds, was known for a dominant presence on the court and later became a successful entertainer? Shaquille O'Neal. Which iconic artist, known for hits like Rocket Man and Your Song, is celebrated for his influence on pop and rock and for his flamboyant stage presence? Elton John. Who did Callista Flockhart become engaged to in February 2009? Harrison Ford. Which novel first introduced the infamous character Hannibal Lecter? Red Dragon. What animal's head is featured on the badge of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police? Bison. In professional sports, what does the acronym NHL stand for? National Hockey League. Tutophobia is the fear of the people and culture of which country? Germany. Which social network popularized the hashtag, the use of the hack symbol to tag topics? Twitter. What is the term for the black circular opening in the center of the eye that regulates the amount of light entering? Pupil. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.